2 years ago, Palestinians from Lobia village, which Reverend Masintla referred to, came and planted the olive trees that we stood around in the Nakba forest in Constitution Hill. And last year, Ahed Tamimi, the brave Palestinian teenager, and other Palestinian children planted more. So it feels very significant and important that we are all here together and at this very important time to say, not in our names and it is enough. What is happening in Israel, in occupied Palestine, is unfair and unjust. It is against our values as Jews and Christians and Muslims, as human beings. Like Christianity, Judaism is also a religion about justice and peace and dignity and love and freedom. Yet what is going on in the current day nation-state of Israel is none of these, and we shouldn't confuse the biblical idea of Zion with the human rights violations of Israel. While the military industry and the capitalist economy between Israel and America is benefiting, it is the people in the land of Palestine who suffer daily, in ways that we can't even imagine. We can no longer let this happen. 70 years of ongoing Nakba and occupation is too much. 70 years of erasing the memories and histories in villages like Lobia village is too much. 70 years of denying Palestinians from returning to their homes is too much. Enough is enough. We can no longer be silent, as South Africans, as Jews, as Christians, as Muslims. What has happened to the Palestinian people in the name of providing Jewish people with a national homeland? It is time to say to the world, enough. Enough of shooting at unarmed demonstrators in direct contravention of international humanitarian law, killing and injuring dozens, including children. Enough of squeezing Palestinians into the Gaza prison, where life has been deemed virtually unlivable according to the United Nations. Enough of the occupation and the daily suffering and humiliation it brings to millions. Enough of every kind of denialism of the catastrophe that continues to be suffered at the hands of a Zionist minority. Enough of hiding the ruins of Palestinian villages beneath manicured forests, sponsored by Zionist supporters in South Africa and decorated by our proud national flag. SAJFP, South African Jews for Free Palestine, join with Jewish organizations globally in condemning these acts and symbols of land dispossession. While anti-Semitism and other forms of oppression and prejudice, including Islamophobia and anti-black racism, are real and harmful and alive today, we can no longer allow the false conflation of anti-Zionism and anti-Semitism to silence those speaking out against injustices committed by Israel. Calling for the realization of the rights, the freedom, the dignity of Palestinians, and echoing their call for their return to their homeland, Palestine, and being in solidarity with their marches is not anti-Semitic. Zionism is not Judaism. We call for the full right of return for those who are dispossessed of their land, full civil and political rights regardless of ethnic origin, so that all may live together under the banner of equal human rights. We call on the government and the people of South Africa to send a strong message to the state of Israel to give back the forests, give back the land, remove our South African flag and every hint of national support to the apartheid state of Israel. As South African Jews for a Free Palestine, we shout, not in our names, neither as South Africans nor as Jews.